The Ministry of Health and Welfare's proposal to add 2 emergency contraceptives to the country's drug traceability system has been met with intense public backlash. On Wednesday, pharmacists and women's rights groups spoke out against the proposal, worrying that it could reduce accessibility. The health minister responded by saying that the proposal will only go into effect once supplementary measures are in place. Let's hear more.
The
number of OB-GYN clinics continues to decline year after year. In some remote areas, there are very few OB-GYN clinics, or even none. How are women in these places supposed to find a clinic and obtain emergency contraceptives? Lots of women, including victims of intimate partner violence or those who are unprepared for pregnancy, may fear being chided for speaking up, let alone step into a clinic, which are not very accessible in the first place. It's not like everyone can obtain emergency contraceptives at a hospital or a clinic within 72 hours. Will you only hear women's voices when women have finally had enough and are protesting loudly? What if a woman can't get emergency contraceptives within the critical window and therefore has to carry on with the unplanned pregnancy or get an abortion? That would pose a greater risk to the woman's physical health. In most countries around the world, these 2 kinds of emergency contraceptives are classified as behind-the-counter drugs. We hope that the competent authorities will follow international conventions instead of going in the opposite direction. There will certainly be relevant measures in place after we have made the announcement and before the changes come into effect, so that the rights of those who truly need these contraceptives under an emergency can obtain them.
Because emergency contraceptives must be taken within a 72-hour critical window, the public has in the past urged the government to reclassify emergency contraceptives as a BTC drug. Although classified as prescription only, in practice, these drugs could be obtained from any pharmacy. Activists are worried that the proposal could reduce accessibility, especially to underprivileged women. It remains to be seen what the minister meant by supplementary measures and whether the proposal will be passed at the legislature.